Okay, guys, so about the deadlines, we were thinking about postponing it until August 1 for the phase one for the video submission deadline. August 4 for the phase two, it's announcing the top 8 finalists, and August 5 for the final project presentation and awards ceremony. Let us know if it's good for you in the chat. As for the judging criteria, for the phase one, we will be considering 50% of the community voting. We will be sharing a video on LinkedIn, and 50% will go on the likes, the community voting, and 50% on the technical and LP usage prototype completeness. And for the phase two, for the top 8 teams, it's the project presentation and award ceremony. It will take place on Saturday, July 30th at 4 till 6.
No, but sorry to interrupt. These dates, we just changed them, right, to August.
Yeah.
So both of them need to be updated. Yeah.
So just to tell you one thing. So you have 2 phases. Now you're 17 teams. So in the first phase, the 17 team will go into the first phase of checking if you want the idea through the video that you will submit on LinkedIn, and checking you will submit also the code. We will share with you a form where the team would go over the code and would check also if you really manage to implement your solution. So this first phase will be, the deadline of it will be on August 1. Don't check this if you're on deadline. After this phase, we will pick 8 teams that will go into phase 2, and those are the teams that will present live in front of the judges on August 6 on a Friday from 6 to 7 p.m. So forget those deadlines. We changed them. And in the last phase, you will present directly in front of the judges, and they will ask you questions, and they will focus on 60% on the technical and 40% on the business validity and innovation of the idea. So let us know if you have questions here. And I think already you have.
Larissa, yes, just before we take questions. So again, guys, the first thing that you need to concentrate on now is to get your solution ready. Basic MVP. Whenever you have that ready, you need to submit your code through the form that Larissa provided. I want to make sure that you understand this code is your intellectual property, and this is a recorded message. This is your intellectual property. It's not ours. We will delete that code after checking that you are using really NLP and how you are using it within the solution, because this is 60% of the next phase also. If you have updates, you can provide the updates. If there's something that you found a bug and you want to send it again, you can send again your solution after you are selected in the top 8 teams. So the first submission, you submit the technical along with preparing a video. Now we're going to explain what's the video, what you need to include in that video exactly. So it's a very short video that you need to post on your LinkedIn, and based on the likes that you will get on your own video, we will not post it, you will post it. Based on the likes, we will take it into consideration as 50% of the grade, and our team will put the other 50% of the grade. Based on that, you move to the final stage. So you are selected within the 8. So now it's the first phase of elimination is phase 1. Concentrate on these 2 things. Make sure your prototype is ready, and create, whenever it's ready, you need to create this video. In this video, I'll go through it, Larissa, okay? Through this slide. So you need to, the video needs to be 1 to 3 minutes. Don't worry about how professional it looks. Don't worry, you just take it with your phone. It could show your face, or it doesn't need, or just your screen, or screenshots, or some recorded video of your application, whatever you want. We don't need to see, a very professionally shot video. But remember that people will be liking this video. So I think you better, the more creative you get with your video, the more likes it would get. In this video, you need to include these 5 things. So you need to cover them. You need to tell us very quickly in one liner what's the problem you are trying to solve. If you want to, elaborate on that, be my guest, but you have up to 3 minutes. Anything beyond the 3 minutes, we won't listen to it. Okay. If you submit a 5 minutes video, we listen until 3 minutes. We won't listen to the rest. So one, you need to provide what is the problem you are trying to solve. Second, the solution that you are providing, so like what's the pain point and how does it relate to fintech? It could be anything, right, related to fintech sector. Just mention this is related to the fintech sector based on X, okay? And then how you use the Klangoo API. So how are you using NLP within your solution? What did it solve for you? And then the demo or screenshots showcasing your solution. So you can take screenshots if there are bugs in your solution or whatever. You don't want to show the full thing. You can take screenshots of it and show it, or if you can provide 30 seconds demo just to show the most important feature within your application, that would be great. And finally, if the fifth point is an if. Okay, it's not a requirement, but if you have improvements that you want to do still on your MVP to work or to really deliver on the full promise of your idea, then you can include it. Otherwise, if you still have time within the 3 minutes video, I would suggest you tell us a little bit about the roadmap of your product. Like this product, we are starting with this idea, and we want to grow it into X, Y, Z. All of these things. All right. Again, you in number 3 here, we're telling you that either one of your we're going to answer the questions in a second, Ahmed. So one of your team can show or more, and in terms of showing your faces or not, you don't have to. It's not a requirement. But we will only consider one post. So choose the one that has the most following out of your team on LinkedIn, and post the video through their account. You need to include your team name and this message exactly. So challenge accepted. We are excited to share our Klangoo FinTech Challenge project. Support us by liking our video. This will help us move to the next stage. Okay. And with the hashtag Klangoo FinTech Challenge, you need to tag your teammates if they are on LinkedIn. You need to tag Zaka AI, and you need to tag Klangoo just for us to find it. And based on the number of likes, just before the deadline, so the last day before the deadline of moving or announcing phase 2, we will look at those numbers. Okay. Can you go back to the slide where we have the dates, please?
Yeah.
Noor, I think, who is handling that. Yeah, this one. So here, again, August 1st, we expect you to submit the code along with the video submission. So we gave you more time now already. May try to improve on the design if you have finished. I heard one of the teams saying that okay, they are almost done. That's great. Improve on the design, improve on your presentation, practice more, start producing your video in a better way. You have until August 1st. We need a video along with your code. And based on the next deadline, which is August 4, so August 3rd, end of day, we will be looking at the likes. We will collect all the likes from all the posts, include it as half of your score for phase 1. Our team will include the second 50% based on the code that you submitted. We need to check you have used NLP and so on. And then we will announce the top 8 teams based on the collective score. So the video score, 50%, technical score, 50%. After that, in the final phase, which is going to be the next day, on Friday, August 5th, you will need to have a presentation ready. You will need, less than 5 minutes. You can't have more than 5 minutes. 5 minutes, believe me, is a lot of time to present, in front of judges. It's going to be online, so be ready to present online if you were selected. We are expecting a presentation, a couple of slides. If you want to show your demo, it's up to you. Take the 5 minutes. Prepare yourself to present however way that you want. After that, we will have a few minutes also of questions, and based on both, we will be scoring. All the judges will be scoring, and at the end of the ceremony, we will announce the winners. Okay. Now we can take questions. Larissa, you want to tell us the questions, or?
Yes. So, Ahmad,
One question.
you had a question.
For using NLP, can Klangoo API be the only NLP method we use, or shall we use NLP together with Klangoo? Okay. Well, Klangoo is an NLP API. Can you use services from other NLP engines? Yes, you can. If you feel that you need to, of course. Klangoo NLP has certain services that it provides publicly. Anything else that you need, you can use from anywhere else. We don't mind at all. There is Silvana. You have
Silvana, do you have a question?
You raised your hand, Silvana. That's why you asked.
Yes. My question was regarding the data set that we are going to use in our project. So, as you might know, NLP applications may vary according to the data set or to the textual data that we're using. So, in this case, like, should we provide a variety of texts and to prove that our solution or the NLP or the Klangoo API is compatible with several texts or something like this?
So the test set that you will be providing, we will accept it as is, but we will do some analysis to see what's the coverage. Again, I'm not expecting you to solve the full problem, whatever problem that you are providing, but at least you're gonna give us enough hints, and you're gonna showcase enough technical abilities so that we know, and the judges will know, that you are able to solve it, but you need more time. You can solve it for one type of documents or category of documents, or logical industry, and then concentrate on this one in your MVP. You don't have to try to solve it for all types of documents and all types of industries. I don't know which idea exactly you're pointing to, but I'm talking in general for everyone. Don't try to solve it for every industry. At least give us enough proof that your solution is viable. It can be developed first, and then it solves a certain problem in the industry. And of course, you are using NLP to solve that problem.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much.
If you have other questions, guys, we are here to answer your questions.
Yes, Muhammad, go ahead. So Muhammad, you're unmuted. Yeah.
You mentioned that the presentation will be online?
Yes.
They will happen on Zoom. Yeah.
Okay,
Do you have a problem with that?
No, that's better actually.
Yeah. But we will expect, like if you can, if the connection allows it, to use your video. We want to see you present, because
Of course.
everything will help, in getting your the judges scoring. So try to make sure you have good internet connection during that day.
Yes,
Yes.
no problem.
Opening the cam is really important for everything, even now to know you, or even in the presentation. So don't present while closing the cam.
Tariq, you just joined us also. Tariq Hassoun beyond the Zoom. We were asking, hi Tariq. We were asking everyone before you joined, you know, if they need more time. Now we already announced that we're gonna, you know, give more time to everyone. So deadline will be August 1st. But you know, can you tell us if you have started? Okay. Did you start developing your solution? Is this time, you know, good for you? Do you need it?
So you're muted.
Okay. He's talking on the chat. He's replying on the chat. Not been as smooth. Yeah. Okay. If you have any questions to us, you know, technical questions, anything you're facing, guys, even if you know, if you have questions that are beyond, you know, just Klangoo NLP API. So if you know, didn't find a certain service within Klangoo NLP API and you want to find, know if there is another solution that can provide it, you know, just ask the question. If we know of any solution, we would suggest it. It's not, you know, something that we won't do.
Yes, exactly. Don't feel that you need to here just show us that you're doing great. In this session, we can also mention what you're struggling in, so we can support you either in the idea or technically. Okay, so yes, we started. Sorry. But are practicing our prototype and then translating it. You said a proof of concept is important once. So should we have in our presentation a larger scale implementation than what we have in hand?
I don't know what you have in hand, but we are asking for a prototype. So exactly that, a minimum viable product. So it's something that, you know, again, shows that you are using NLP, shows that you have the capabilities and the ideas of how to solve the problem you are suggesting. Okay. That's it. We're not looking for flashy design. If you have it, it might help with the scoring. If you don't have it, don't worry about it. This is not the part of the criteria of judging.
Okay, deal. Great. So anyone has more questions, please share feedback. How is it going so far? Just chat with us. Bintang, can you hear us? We didn't hear from you before.
You can type Bintang if you feel that you know, you cannot, your mic is not working or anything. You know the questions that we are asking, just type it in the chat like Tariq.
Okay. If you don't need help, also let us know. So we know that we supported everyone, guys. And we are more than this. We will follow up with the other teams. If your friends still wants to join and still have 15 minutes, let us know. But we are 17 teams, and I hope you will ask more questions on Slack, because not asking questions means you didn't really start. So I hope you will have more questions, because we are really excited to see your solutions and what you're building. So let's hope this extra time will give you maybe better time to manage. Okay. So if no one has any question, maybe we can wrap it up. What do you think, Adi and Johnny?
Sure thing. We will, you know, you have the recording. Let's post it on also Slack for everyone to
Yeah,
watch
definitely.
It. If they have
We'll
more
share it
questions,
with everyone by
we're ready
email.
to answer.
Yeah. Thank you so much for all Klangoo team, also Amalia, Adi, and Johnny for joining. And thank you for all the teams for putting the effort to this challenge. And let's see what you build. I can't wait to see the video on LinkedIn and to interact with everyone. I will like all the videos, don't worry. So my vote will go to everyone. Great.
All
so
right.
that's it. Have a great day. Bye, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
You. Goodbye.